Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Renata. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the early spring collection from McCall's. These patterns just dropped into my inbox last night and I thought I would just jump on here and make this video with my first impressions and my first set of thoughts as I'm looking at them without thinking too much, just giving you my really first impression. It's like exactly what I'm thinking as I'm looking at them and checking each pattern out. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I sort of talked too much, but I felt like all my other videos are so structured and well planned out. This one is pretty impromptu. So meet me in the next clip if you'd like to see what I said about these patterns and my true unbiased feelings. The most striking pattern to me is M8126. This pattern is definitely one that will make it into my collection. I love the puff of voluminous wow sleeves on this one. It looks so amazing. I think that it is a piece that will go well with jeans, well with skirts. The only issue with something like this is if you live in an area where you're never certain of how cold it's going to be, those shoulders might get in the way. So hopefully it's cool where you are and that is enough, the long sleeve. But if you have to add anything else over that, it may not be the most comfortable, but I love this pattern. I think it is fabulous. There are three versions of this pattern. It is a wrapped blouse with a peplum and a variation of a cowl shoulder. So I think it's a fantastic if you are that sort of person that are okay with amazing wow statement pieces. This will work great for you. Colors, I think the white is classic, but I see this in black. I see it in beautiful rich blues as well as emerald green. I think that will be a really nice blouse. I forgot to mention that you can also use the hashtag MyrtleMcCall when you make this and share it on social media. Now let's move on to the next pattern. The next one is M8140. This one is the hashtag Parker McCall. It is a shirt dress with variations on the sleeve. I like this one. I was not expecting the sleeves, and if you scroll through, you will notice that they are very pretty. You can use them with stretch, satin, anything that is well structured, that has good recovery for dresses. This is a good pattern to try that out. They have it here with a beautiful floral on a more creamy biscuit background. I do see it with something like a darker florals. It's just my thing. I like florals anyway, so I like them on light background, dark background, medium color background. I just like florals. I think also with a solid color you can definitely see all the details of this pattern. So this one is also making it into my collection. Let's check out the other pattern. So this is M8176. It is the Jessica McCall. I love this one. I really do. There are, let's see how many versions here. There are 3 versions of this dress. I love that sort of cowl sleeve that they have going on there, it is definitely calling me. The version that really speaks to me is a version C. It is the one that has the long sleeve and all the ruching in the midriff area. I like the deep V on this. This dress is, let's see here. It says here this is a retro 80s style puff sleeve dress with slim and gathered skirt. I like the shared midriff like I said before. Otherwise, you can go with a plain midriff area. Is that what it said? Let's see. With slim and gathered skirt, dress is lined, plain or shared midriff. Yes, so if you want, you can definitely add that midriff section with the gathering. Totally love this one. Next up we have the McCall's Brandy, which is M8174. Initially I was not going to include this in the picks that I really want, but this is a knit pattern and I feel like it's hard to combine knits in such form-fitting styles with regard to the sleeve construction on this, as well as that crossover design on the hip area. I think that is really pretty, and it is also a nod to one of the trends this year, which is wrapped skirts. So I feel like this is one way of injecting that style into our wardrobe, and as individuals that sew, this is an amazing opportunity, so I'm grabbing this one as well. Now the pattern has 3 versions, A, B, and C, and I like them all. I think my favorite is a version, I keep wanting to say version C, but I do like version A a lot. We'll go with version A for this one. So remember, this is a knit pattern. Let's see which one is going to make it on my got to have list. Let me continue scrolling. McCall's M8177. This one is a fun dress. I like the details on this one as well. I feel like every single dress that I have clicked into is pretty and I like the details of it. I think whoever is doing their product presentation at McCall's, they're doing an amazing job, because I am loving the fabrics that they've chosen, as well as the photography and how they lay these out. So this one is the Ashley, and it is a princess seamed flared button front dress. There are 3 variations, and I really do like version C a lot. I feel like this year I'm liking fuller skirts that need like 5 yards of fabric. Gosh, I need to take it easy, but I do like this one a lot as well. I feel like it's another Renata dress. I like feeling girly, I like twirling, and I love looking polished, and I feel like this spring I just want to be happy, and I think these dresses definitely feel like the runway for 2021, where all the designs, everything was just so full of joy and excitement. We're just moving away from all that 2020 thing. So let's continue searching. The other one, let's see what's got me going here. Here we go. McCall's M8179. This one is the Allison. It has another variation of the sleeve. There's also a cold shoulder. I really do like the cold shoulder. The official description is a sweetheart princess seam bodycon dress, sheet dress, and there are flounces and puff sleeves included. I really love this one. I cannot tell you how annoying it is to me to keep saying I love this one, this one is mine. They need to just not do such a good job where I want to grab all the patterns. But this one is really nice. I do like the detail on the skirt, the version C. The hemline is sort of scooped, and that is where they add that flounce. So I think that would look really pretty. You can also switch out the fabric for that flounce and go with something like a lace or, oh gosh, you could just change it up and go with something just slightly different to add contrast or different texture to the outfit. The next pattern is M8178. This is the Lauren dress. This dress is an elasticized pullover with a drop with a drop shoulder and gotlet. I always want to say gotlet skirt. It's a very simple one, I think. Is it knit? Let's see what fabric it is here. Hey, why are you guys being so naughty? They didn't tell me what sort of... It's probably not going to be a knit because it's not like in the official description. So we'll just run with that for now. Let's jump over to the next pattern. This one is... Okay, so the next pattern is M8181. This is the Jennifer. It has multiple cuffs, which is cool. I like cuffs. I think they definitely add a little interest into your bodice or your tops. So version A just has about 1.5 inch hemmed cuff. The version B is about a 6.5 cuff on the end. This top is a buttoned prairie style puffed sleeve peasant top. The hemlines include a cropped, a ruffled hem, and a pointed hem. So the pointed hem is more like that waistcoat style on the front of the bodice. There is a 3/4 sleeve, and there's also a long sleeve version. I like that these tops are princess seamed. They just look really sweet. And there is also a sweetheart neckline as well. I apologize for the constant movement of my hand. Okay, let's move on to the next pattern. So M8180 is the Mallory McCall, and this one totally is giving me that Nina Lee vibes. It looks a lot like their latest pattern, which I had planned to purchase, but we will see if I do. Maybe I'll get this one and pick up that one and decide which one works well for me or which one I like the best, but I'm pretty sure I love the instructions that Nina Lee provides. So back to M8180. There are, let's not even try it. There's always going to be 3 versions because I feel like that is a theme going on here. This one is a really wider Peter Paul. This one is a wider Peter Pan collar. I'm just having a ball here. This one is a wider Peter Pan ruffle collared blouse. There is a short sleeve version, a long sleeve version, and there are ruffles on the end of them. I have always been a fan of Peter Pan collars. I think they look so cute. You look really smart in them, but I've never worn an extremely large collar for the Peter Pan style. So this might be interesting. This might be very interesting for me because I'm not sure if I really want to do it or how I'll look. I feel like I do like it, but I might be too old for it, but we'll see. We'll always see. That is the thing when you sew. You just never know what is going to work for you, and you have to at least try before you can knock it down, right? So let's move on to the next pattern. Because these patterns aren't the ones that I'm like totally in love with, I'm just going to like bundle them up. I have M8154 and M8183. These are jumper styles. Yes. Jumper style patterns, and they look relatively pretty. There is a romper and a jumpsuit for the M8154. That one is the Bowery McCall. Sorry, I need to learn to enunciate better. I think that's what it's called. There are 3 versions. Those are interesting. I'm just not the jumper person. I never really got on that jumper thing. I have issues when I need to be able to use the restroom comfortably and not worry about things. That's why I'm not a jumper person. But let's move on to the other one, which is M8183. This one is going by the name the Valerie. And there again, we have 3 versions. This one seems more mature, like you're ready for the office if you're going to use this pattern, and it's very structured. It's got like a notch collar and everything is like the full works. I'm not sure I'm totally digging that one, but I'm sure there's someone out there that this might be speaking to. The other outfits, and I say outfits because these 2 patterns I think go hand in hand. It is M8148 and M8155. The notch collar jacket and the sort of pull-on, I wouldn't say slouchy pants, but it's more like a trouser, relaxed trouser. So first up is the Brighton, which is M8155. There is a double-breasted lined vest and jacket with the notch collar, and there is also a dress version to that. So now that I'm looking into this pattern, version C is all me. I do like that style of it. I also feel like this is pretty similar to the previous pattern that we just spoke about. Now the M8148, which is the trouser, it is the McCall, and it is a pleated trouser and shorts with double welt pockets and an extended waistband. I should really get into doing trousers. I'm so fearful of making trousers, but I think I should at least tackle it once in my lifetime. I just don't know when. But this pattern works really well with the previous one because it can be a nice suit. If you wanted to make a short suit, I do think that is cute. I just don't know how I feel with that kind of outfit. But those 2 patterns definitely go together. The next pattern is M8152. This one is the pearl. It is a skirt and top combo pattern. I just don't know where I would go with a skirt like this. I don't know. It's a high-waisted pleated skirt with a high-low hem. I don't know, I go back and forth with high-low hems. I do like them. I just feel like I don't know. It just depends. I have to be in the right mood. But it does look cute. And the top is a tie top. So, I don't know. I think this is totally like for vacation. This pattern is if you are going out on the beach, or in a yard, or just somewhere with water. I'm not feeling it just yet. It takes me a minute or two to feel certain patterns out, and this one is just not speaking to me. But like I said before, I'm sure there's someone out there where these are calling to them. However, M8141, the Aster dress, says yes, I may be adding this one to my collection because I do like the neckline. All of them, A, B, and C, says Renata, please take me. I like this one. Let us see what the official description is. It is high neck dress with 2 skirts and sleeve variation. That is very self-explanatory. Yes. Version A is really cute. I do like the bow on the neck. Sometimes tied necks get to me where I feel like restricted, and I don't like that. But certain patterns make it a lot easier for you to breathe. Sometimes some patterns you make and you're like, oh my god, I can't do anything. And then others are like, they're really comfortable how they design it and how they put it together and the fabric that is used. So this one is actually used with some satin, which might be breathable around the neck area. So we'll see how that goes. But I do like this pattern. It might be added, but I can say yes for sure. Is M8147. This is giving me the work vibe, like we are back in offices here with this one. It is the Waverly McCall. It's a pull over top with raglan sleeve and neck variation. You guys see the shock in my face, right? It says pull over. It doesn't look like a pullover. If that's the case, yes, I like this one. Typically, these aren't pullovers based on the version C, but it is. So that's great. I'm kind of liking this right now. Version B is sort of similar to a pattern that I already have from one of my Brother magazines, but this one might be a possibility. I don't know. I just want to stop saying we will see. That it's really a nice pattern. Now that it says pull over, I'm like, I might want this. Interesting. Alright, moving on. Okay, so M8151. It is the Carol McCall's, and it is a bias cut as well as a gathered skirt pattern with an overlay, a yoke. So you can use an overlay if you want or not. Love it, but I don't sew skirts often, so we will see. But I wanted to make sure that I got the patterns out to you since they just dropped in the box yesterday. And the only pattern that I did not share with you is the very first one. When you go to their website and you click in, it's a leather skirt based on the image, as you guys can see. It's a 5-pocket pencil skirt with mock fly or a zipper front in multiple lengths with a vent and slit opening to the back. So this one you can definitely make with denim. It is M8149 and it is the Sterling McCall. I'm not sure why I didn't do this first, but I just felt like it wasn't the pattern that I was interested in. Overall, I think I do like the entire collection, and now that we are discussing this more and more, I just realized that I did miss, I think I didn't miss 2 patterns. No, I missed one more. It's the M8175. I don't know about this dress. It's the Vanessa McCall. I'm getting too old for a dress like this. It's a domeline sleeve flared dress with cutouts. There is a calf length and a mid-length skirt on this pattern. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm feeling it, but like I said, it takes me a while. For the patterns that I'm not sure about, it takes me a while to decide if I like it, and if I do, will I make it? I don't know. This one is really interesting. But those are actually all the patterns that McCall's dropped, and I'm liking them a lot, especially the first 5 that I shared. Those are really my favorite, and I would highly consider them as the individual as I am. When next there's a sale at Joann's, I'm definitely going to be over there checking these things out. There you have it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate your time. I hope that you guys are having an amazing day. I hope after watching this video and just hearing my thoughts that you may consider buying some of those, or that I really gave you some ideas about the patterns. But basically, this was just my first impression, and I was just talking as things came out. So have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. I will see you guys on another upload. Bye.